Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're over on the pay to win account and we are taking a look at the Abyssal Expedition. So we've already killed the boss 3 times. That is right, guys. We have destroyed the boss 3 times already. So looking at the Alkalades, ultimately every single time you defeat the Abyssal Terror, you actually get different cards. So with these cards, you can actually, they're redeemed for items within the trading hub. So a lot of people have seen the trading hub, which is what we're going to look at today. But for most players, the trading hub is a absolute empty place that they can't do anything at. So essentially, by defeating the Abyssal Terror the first time, you do get a bunch of rare cards. When you defeat them the second time, boom, you get some more. Third time is where you start getting into the elite. Then, of course, the fourth and the fifth time, you start getting legendary cards out of here, guys. So what is the probability? It kind of breaks it down from the rare plus, all the way to the elite and the legendary, which gives you elite heroes in here, guys. So when it does give this 5% chance to get an elite hero, we're actually going to swap over to, that's right, guys, the militia trade, or this is the trading hub. So this is actually the spot right down here in the very bottom that most players, again, never really visit because there's no reason. So essentially out of the trading hub, you have 2 different resources. One, you have these unbound dragon crystals. So the unbound dragon crystals you can purchase in here for money to essentially give you a chance to bet or bid on items. So right here, I have 1,160 of my dragon crystals, which you accumulate those from finishing the Abyssal Expedition. So essentially, guys, if this is your first time in the Abyssal Expedition, you're not going to be able to bid on the items that are in here if you haven't done it before. They are awarded once the expedition has been completed. So right here, we do have a couple emblem choice chests. We have a couple of our gear choice chests. Then we do also have Thayin and we have Theowen in here to purchase if you're looking for either copies of those, as well as custom furniture scrolls. So very, very cool. You do get a red custom furniture scroll. So a little bit about how the trading hub works. So when we defeat the Abyssal Terror, so once we defeat the boss, it populates all of these chests in here for players to purchase. Essentially, if a player is not, or if an item is not purchased by a player, it actually goes down here to a global auction. So a lot of players have seen this global auction. There's a bunch of different heroes on here. So when it hits the global auction, anyone can bid on the item. So the items, essentially, they spend 24 hours in your specific Abyssal Expedition. If they don't get the bids on there after 24 hours, they go to the global auction house. If they are sold at the global auction house, you do get chests for them. So as you can see, Blackhearted bid on a chest. He won the chest. So popping this open, this gives me 34, so quite a few crystals out of there. So I get 34 crystals, which those are bound. So that is really the big difference, guys. The unbound ones, the ones you can bid on are the dragon crystals that you earn as the currency for the trading hub that you can go ahead and trade for heroes in here. So if I was looking to bid on some of these red chests, I could bid on the red chests. I could bid on the heroes if I had enough. I only have 1,160. But ultimately, guys, you can bid what is in here and what is being sold at the global auction house. If it sells at the global auction house, you are going to get these bound dragon crystals, which can only be used for one single thing, and that is the exchange store, guys. So right now we have 350 bound crystals. This is the exchange store to use your bound crystals. So looking at here, we have common scrolls, we have faction scrolls, stargazer cards, then you do have elite, as well as some diamonds, a little bit of resources and some rare stones. Ultimately, with the bound crystals, the one thing you want to buy out of here is the elite stones, guys. 750 is not super expensive, and you're guaranteed to get an elite hero. Most of the time it is going to be fodder, but it is going to be a guaranteed hero. If you're buying the scrolls, chances are even out of 10 scrolls, you're not going to get an elite hero. Same with the faction scrolls. 2,100 is a lot of bound crystals, as well as the stargazer cards. So you could essentially save up 7,500 bound crystals, get these 30 stargazer cards, get 0 elites. So essentially you could get no elites at all out of those and just pick up resources. And ultimately, guys, if you're picking up these for a very, very fractional of the cost, you can get guaranteed 4 elites out of there, which again, that is the best purchase that you're doing in there. So essentially, again, to get those bound dragon crystals, you have to kill the boss. It has to go to the global auction house. If it is sold at the global auction house, or if one of your guild mates, go ahead and win these bids. So the items that are in here have to be sold. If the items are sold, you're going to get a random amount of bound dragon crystals. As you can see here, through the whole entire guild, because we did earn the chest, we got a random amount of crystals from the store. And you can see we've actually got quite a few chests here, because most of the time you only get 6. Here we got 1, 2, 1. So to save up 7,500 of these to purchase Stargazer cards is going to be insane. 30, 40, 50 is usually all that you get. Now you do get it from each boss, meaning that you can accumulate enough to at least get an elite stone. But ultimately, guys, it is really, really just a bust when it comes to the trading hub. Because if you're in an Abyssal Expedition and it's the first time that all 70 players have been in there, when you defeat the boss, when you go to redeem the rewards, you will not have these unbound dragon crystals. So you will not be able to bid on anything, which I think is kind of asinine, because they need to award the crystals when you defeat the boss so all the players can bid on everything without having you to actually complete the Abyssal Expedition when all the items are already gone, to go ahead and get the redemption period to be able to use them. Again, just some easy changes there. So to bid on an item, you actually just click on it. Boom, there is the highest roller, which again, some of the text need to be removed. So here's all the rolls that we've seen. So we can actually go in here, we can bid because we have enough. So we'll go ahead and see double dragon dice. So we get 10, which is going to be a 7. So we lost. So essentially it gives us the 600 back because we didn't win. We can go through here and actually bid on all of them and try to get lucky, because the numbers right now are pretty high. So 47. Once you bid the first time, you cannot bid again. So after you do bid and you see bid failed, once you lose a bid, it does refund what you used to bid, but ultimately the failed bid, you just get the resources back. So 83 failed bid. Might not be able to win any of these red chests because that's what everyone goes for. Red chests you're always going to use. Could get a 99. We got a 59. So 97. So pretty much we need a 98 or a 99 to win this. So 1, nope, failed this one. It looks like on this one we are going to be shut out, which is exactly what can happen. So you can have all the loot in here and still get nothing out of there. So essentially these will usually go to auction. A lot of the heroes do go to auction. Custom scrolls and also the red chests never go to auction. They are 2 of the most highly desired items out of here. So essentially, guys, that is what the trading hub is for. Again, a lot of players never see the trading hub, never use the trading hub. So once you get items in here, if they're not sold, they go to global. If they sell at global, you're going to get bound dragon crystals, which you can use in the exchange store, or you can always just go to the shop and buy what you want to. Especially if you're in a new Abyssal Expedition that no one can bid on, you could actually pick up a lot of red chests fairly cheap if nobody else is bidding on them, because no one else has dragon crystals. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is the trading hub. So you do have to defeat the boss to go ahead and get those unbound dragon crystals. Once you redeem them for the items, you can actually get bound dragon crystals. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.